Good morning and welcome back to my channel, Aries Leader by Nature on YouTube. I do appreciate all of your support, and that will be from all signs, especially the water signs. Those get the most views, so I'm very appreciative of that. So today, what I will be focusing on for you is going to be all air signs reading, being Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, for the week of June 6th through the 10th, what you have to look forward to, what you need to maybe watch out for, and any other messages that the universe, the divine creator of all things, to include angel and spirit guides of the light, would like for you to know. I will be using the Tori Hartman Chakra Wisdom Tarot card deck, and we will get some clarification also off of the Tori Hartman Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards as well. And then I'll take a look at what crystal your signs may be needing to have in your life. Okay, I'll just say that. All right, so without further ado, as you know, we're cleansing the space. What I've done today is I am burning my blue sage. Okay, I'm burning the blue sage incense. These are also able to be purchased off of my website, ariesleaderbynature.co. So without further ado, let's go on and get the good vibes and energy going. All right, so this is a weekly reading for all air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, okay? So let's go on and get that shuffle. And hopefully if you did anything over the weekend, you enjoyed yourself and everyone is safe. And if you're looking for a job, hopefully you find what you're looking for. And if you are seeking to be an entrepreneur of your own business, hopefully those goals are also accomplished. And I will be asking the divine creator of all things, spirit guides and angel guides of the light, to definitely deliver the weekly messages for June 6th through the 10th for all air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. Okay. So the Fool came out and it looked like there was another one that flipped over. Okay. No. So the first card out is the Fool card. Okay. So your first card out is the Fool card. This will focus. Okay, good deal. I'll put that right over here. Divine creator of all things, angel and spirit guides of the light. What do, whoa, that's a lot that flipped out for you guys right there. Oh my God. The next card out is Princess of Cups. The next card out is Ten of Swords. We have Ace of Wands. We have the Princess of Wands. Okay, put that here. And then the Nine of Cups, okay? And this is gonna be for the week of June 6th through the 10th. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups. So it does look like overall energy could be love in your life. So let's go on and break down your first card that came out for all air signs, being Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And those are the energies that I'm picking up. So the first card is a major arcana card, and it is the Fool card. And let's go on and see what, and this card is You bring it forward, please, so you can take a good look at it. So the Fool card actually is an indicator of new beginnings, journey, possible risks, nativity, starting fresh, newness, and bravery. Okay, so the Fool card is definitely stating that you guys may be looking into starting new endeavors, new journeys and ventures. Like I stated earlier, if you're looking into becoming an entrepreneur and you want to start your own business in some shape, form, or fashion, it's showing here that that is definitely in the hindsight. Okay, so the roots of our fool's ground, I'm sorry, the roots of our fool's gone illustrate her connection to the earth. Although they are a part of her essential being, she will need to break free from these roots in order to travel the path ahead. The journey begins with her and she is us, okay? And this can be both masculine and feminine energies, okay? So I know what it's saying, but if you are a masculine watching, and masculine is both in divine feminine and divine masculine men, okay? So it goes on to say that this first chakra card reveals our arrival with the belief, challenges, and natural characteristics we receive from our genes. And so fits nicely into the grounding aspect of the root chakra. Our roots are where we source our life form, okay? Transplant your roots, change your life. This is an indication that rooted in beliefs that you will need to break free from and family restrictions and choosing a new route in life. So if a lot of you are experiencing some pushback from family in whatever areas that you're trying to progress or move forward in, if you're finding that your family's pushing back friends or anything of that nature, this card is definitely stating it's time for you to change up some of your beliefs and move forward on your own, okay? And I will read that indication again, rooted in beliefs that you will need to break free from, okay? And then there may be the restrictions placed on your life by your family, and then choosing a new route in life, okay? Keywords is beginning, journey, risk, nativity, starting fresh, newness, and bravery, okay? So that's always a good card when you see the Fool card, because that just means that, you know, changes are coming about, okay? You're starting to open up in areas where you may have been closed off, okay? So keep that in mind for this upcoming week. The second card you received is the Princess of Cups, okay? The Princess of Cups. All right, and I like this card, honestly. So the Princess of Cups. All right, so the Princess of Cups, the chakra message here is you are awakened. An offer is made. Your true desire may have been dominant, but it is now time to recognize that what is coming will reawaken your desires. Okay, there's an indication also, and it indicates it is time to be forgiven, or I'm sorry, it's time to forgive yourself for loving others who hurt you, all right? So if other individuals have hurt you, done something to you, definitely go on and forgive them. The contemplation of this card says, stand in your open heart, expanding your capacity to receive. And can you imagine being open to your heart's desires? So whatever it is that you're desiring, air signs being Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini for the month of June, definitely stand in that power and claim what it is that you're desiring, because this card here does represent that it is definitely obtainable, okay? Definitely obtainable, okay? So, as I stated, if you are looking into any type of endeavor, changing your career, getting that promotion, you know, even possibly, you know, leveling up and starting your own business. This card right here indicates that it would be good time to do so, just as well as the Fool card did. So this is speaking to me, stating that there are a lot of people that are actually looking at their positions, where they're at in life, work related, etc. And they are thinking about, possibly starting their own endeavors, starting their own business, starting their own journeys. Okay. Because it does start with just taking that first step. It really does. So you do have two cards giving you the yes to go on and make that first step. All right. The third card you have is Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a card of distress to me, right? You can't sleep. There's things going on. So let's go on and just dive into Ten of Swords and let you know the exact meaning of that. So Ten of Swords is an indication. Do not rush yourself. It is more important to allow yourself to be than to force a plan when you may not really want to move on it, okay? The Nine of Swords indicates emotional devastation. I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords indicates emotional devastation in the second chakra. Here in the third chakra, the writer, does that say right? No, the winter of despair is slowly melting. Rejoining life may feel overwhelming, but healing has begun. Like I said, the Ten of Swords does represent despair for me, okay? But I think what this is trying to say is, if you've got a lot on your plate, you're going through a lot of things, you just, a lot of people can be all over the place all the time. This card here is just showing that the overall energy for the air signs is disparity. Okay, if you're in that energy, definitely say this affirmation. It does work, and say it as much as possible until you feel that whatever negative energies or whatever you're worrying about or whatever type of stress you're under has dissipated. Okay, it's no longer there, it's gone. I say clear, cancel, and release. Okay, I say that often, and that's just because there's so much going on out there, and there's a lot of negative energy, and especially people have been locked down who were used to just being able to be free. But those 2 years of lockdown have really changed a lot of people, and pretty much the whole world, right? Especially if you were used to being free and going and coming as you pleased, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're in this huge lockdown. Okay, so definitely I'm sorry, let me get this focused a little. Definitely, say those words, clear, cancel, and release, so you can get out of this energy of despair, okay? The next card that you have is Ace of Wands, and I love this card because Ace of Wands, to me, is a manifestation card. It means that you're able to start manifesting through your thoughts, okay? So let's look at the Ace of Wands for you. So Ace of Wands, this wand is an offering from above and is summoning the force of manifesting. The universe is converging to inspire forward movement on your dreams, okay? The chakra message here is a light from the red crystal illuminates the path ahead. You are being summoned forward into your next steps. You may not see that you are ready, yet all the signs are there. Imagine them. Okay, so like I said, if there's anything you are trying to step out and do this week, this is the week to do it. You've already got confirmation from the Fool, the Princess of Cups, and now you're getting confirmation through the Ace of Wands, okay? The indication here is the idea is right. Let's go. Contemplate your talents. Are bold moves necessary? Can you feel the energy? Your creativity is taking form. Will you nurture it? Okay. And then what you need to contemplate is experience igniting your spiritual magnetizing frequency that is alive in your first chakra. Okay. And the first chakra is your crown chakra. Okay. So that is the energy that I am picking up for the air signs. I feel like a lot of air signs are starting to really think about their lives, the long term, what the future holds, and also, what they can do to establish stability, okay, within their lives. So I feel like a lot of you out there are entrepreneurs, and you have ideas. They're probably brilliant and great ideas, and you just need confirmation that you can move forward. And this card does give you that confirmation, the Ace of Wands. It is definitely a manifestation card, okay? And as you did here, and I'll read it again just in case you didn't, indicates the idea is right. So whatever you're thinking about, whatever idea you have, and it's going to bring something into your life, whether it be, you know, financial stability, etc., it's a go. Okay. Contemplate your talents. Are bold moves necessary? Okay. And those bold moves can just mean, hey, look, we need to, you know, move forward. We've talked about it enough. We need to move forward. You know, procrastination never works. Excuse me. Sip some of my tea. Procrastination never works, okay? And so the universe is telling you, you've got a great idea, whatever you've been thinking about, it is now the time to move forward on it, okay? And then it does say, are bold moves necessary? Can you feel the energy? Feel the energy of whatever you've been thinking about, whatever you've got burning in your heart. Definitely move forward with that. Your creativity is taking form. Will you nurture it? Okay. Are you going to go on and nurture it, or are you going to procrastinate? All right. I like that card. I really do. Okay. The fifth card that came out is the Princess of Wands. Okay. Like I said, Ace of Wands, Princess of Wands, it's all manifestation. It is all about getting closer to your goal. Okay, so now you have the Princess of Wands. Let's go on and read Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands is an indication, okay? So it says, keep your heart engaged in all decisions now. Expand the love and stay positive. The chakra message, allow the focus from the third chakra to give way to open your heart. When you free your own heart, you immediately and energetically give others permission to do the same, okay? So the first chakra is your crown, second chakra is throat, third chakra is your heart. So like I said, whatever is in your heart, okay, move forward with it, especially if it's for the betterment of you, your family, friends, you know, and especially yourself, right? Because we do need to understand that if we are not okay, nothing around us will be okay, okay? If we are not okay, nothing around us will be okay. Indication, it is time to forgive yourself for loving others who hurt. I'm sorry. Princess of Wands, I'm sorry. It says indication, keep your heart engaged in all decisions now, expand the love and stay positive, all right? Contemplation here, can you have compassion for those who cannot yet see that you have transitioned from striving to arriving, okay? And that's really powerful, because I am getting the energy for all air signs that you have been contemplating and thinking about something so hard. And now you are finally stepping into your power pertaining to making it come to fruition. Okay. Definitely. I see through the Fool, the Princess of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and now the Princess of Wands, that it is time for you to make a move. It is time for you to go on and get whatever it is that you're seeking off the ground. I feel that there's a lot of entrepreneurial energy out here in the air sign, being Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, okay? I feel that you guys have been contemplating making moves, if it's from a new job, from the old job to a new job, perhaps even seeking to promote within whatever job you already have. And I'm also feeling a strong entrepreneurial energy that you are like, okay, I'm tired of working jobs. It's time for me to now focus on me. Okay, that is what I am feeling. I feel strong entrepreneurship within the air signs, seriously. So please, at this time, stay focused, okay? Stay very focused on what you have been manifesting, because it is definitely going to come to fruition, all right? And now you have the Nine of Cups. There it is for you, okay? So let's go ahead and review the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is also giving you that permission. So Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups lives in the luxury of emotional fulfillment. From here, you cast your eyes upon your next adventure. This is not a card of stalling. It is one of enjoying the moment, knowing that you have manifested your desires, okay? So you're manifesting your desires. And the indication is this card indicates mastering the experience of joy and fulfilling emotional connections with what has been created. So this can also be pertaining to relationships. And that is funny because the next card out, and it's not really funny, but it's right on point. If you have been trying to manifest relationships, or if you're already in a relationship and you want it to, grow to something else, maybe a marriage, this is an indication that you can definitely do that, all right? It also states that the keywords here are luxury, rewards, prosperity, maturity, and achievement, and pompousness. Okay, so your whole week reading for the month of June through the month, from June 6th to the 10th is start working on what you have manifested. And when I say manifested, you've thought about it so much, or it's something that is in your heart, and together your crown chakra being the first chakra that was out, okay? And then your third chakra being the heart chakra, those two have now joined as one. So that means anything that you are trying to manifest, anything you've thought about, anything that you want to do, it is definitely a yes for this week, okay? Definitely a yes for this week for all air signs, all right? The overall energy that was at the bottom of the deck is Two of Cups. Two of Cups represents relationships, okay, partnerships, okay? So if there's anything you're trying to do or accomplish with a partner or with a lover or anything of that nature, that is also in the future or in this week. It says the intimacy revealed in this card, the happiness of the connection appears real. Wish for a true emotional connection and has created it. Okay, so for you to wish for it, you've created it. Okay, are you in joy or in fear of losing it? All right, so if there's anything going on, let's say within your relationship, are you in fear or are you in joy? Okay, if you're in joy within your relationship, wonderful. If you're in fear within your relationship, then work on communicating with your partner pertaining to, building it, making it stronger, seeing if there's a possibility to do that, all right? The chakra message here is immature love creates a hunger so deep that another person may only awaken pain rather than soothe it. Clinging to an inner wound manifests a desperation that can never be filled, all right? So don't be desperate. And I did want to just say that if it is a relationship that you do not want to be in, or you don't feel that it's going anywhere, this week is the week to make that decision and to definitely speak to your partner about that and just say, hey, if we're not working and we're not going anywhere, let's not hold each other up. There's nothing wrong with doing that because time is extremely valuable, right? Now we have time in our natural human lives, but time is indefinite within the universe, okay? So, we are here for until we're called, okay? Until we're called to come back to the stars that you were before you were even born, okay? So you have time, but then again, if you're in a relationship and it's not moving and you don't see anything happening with it, get rid of it. That includes for partnerships too, business partners. If you're in a business relationship and you've been working with your business partner, you just don't see it moving forward, or you don't see any progress, then go on and sit down with your business partner and definitely bring that to their attention, and let them know if there's no way for it to be fixed, then we need to go on and cut ties, right? Now, indication of this card is the true friendship that began with a powerful spark is real. It is your own self-love that is the magnetizing energy here, okay? So pertaining to your relationship, you know, it's a real friendship, it's a real relationship, okay? Partnership, same thing. It's a real friendship, a real partnership, okay? And your energy is what's magnetizing it or holding things together, all right? Keywords: connection, courtship, attraction, offering love, marriage. Did I not just say anybody looking to move forward in their love life? You can do that here. Okay. Anybody looking forward to moving into a partnership pertaining to a business or entrepreneurial venture with someone, you can do that here. Okay. Just make sure you don't mix business and pleasure. That's always going to be a disaster. Definitely will be a disaster. Okay. All right, so now I'd like to get some clarifiers from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. All right, so this over here, let's get some clarifiers for you for your reading for all air signs being Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let's go on and get clarification from the divine, the creator of all living things, and spirit and angel guides of the light pertaining to this week's reading, and what the oracle cards, okay, despondence, okay, we will review in depth, and the other one, all right, insecurities, okay. Is there anything else? Divine creator of all things, prayer. All right. So let's go on and review the first one being despondence. Okay. So the first oracle card out is despondence. And okay, despondence. All right, so the inspiration here is, and it gives you a story. Okay, so Iris is depressed and unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat, and have a good meal and clean up her house. She does, but still feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. Just like I said, do not procrastinate. Okay, your reading is saying that you are able to move forward. Do not procrastinate. Okay. The inspiration here is Iris teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. And this is true. This is very true. If you're in a relationship that's not working, what did I say? Cut ties, because time is of the essence, right? You could actually be missing out on your true soulmate if who you're with right now is not working out. Pertaining to business partners, if it's not working out, cut ties. If it is working out, speak to them about the next step in that relationship. If it is working out and you're just dating, speak to them about the next step, the future. Where do you see it going? Are we going to be getting married, engaged, something? Because if not, we need to know, hey, and especially if you've been in it for some years, right? It's crazy. People will date for 7 to 10 years, get married, and the next thing you know, they're divorced within 9 months to a year. And that's because, all that dating period time, we should have been making moves, right? We should have been making moves to unite that relationship, all right? And it does state, it says, Iris teaches us that not only Iris teaches us that the only route out of a situation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences, okay? And I had to state that again because it's all about moving, motion, getting it going, stop procrastinating. And that's across the board for everything, career, love life, whatever it is, stop procrastinating. If we're in a business venture together, let's move to the next step. If we are in a relationship together, let's move to the next step. If you are an entrepreneur and you want to go on and start that business, then move to the next step, all right? Personal inquiry here is, in which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? Back to your intuition, okay? Always trust your gut feeling. It will not deceive you, okay? It will not deceive you, all right? Key ideas here: feeling helpless, acceptance of circumstances, change on the horizon, and taking action. Like I said, if you're feeling helpless in the circumstance, then it's probably not going anywhere. Cut those ties. All right. What do you need to do? I just told you. If it's not going anywhere, cut the ties. If you feel that it's going somewhere, make plans for that next step. All right. And then, are you willing to trust yourself? That's your intuition. Definitely do that. Key ideas, keywords: revelation, movement, and encouragement. All right. So this card right here is basically saying that the 10 of Swords, where you're in, it's just kind of like a woe is me. Okay, it's a distress card. Okay, that's where angel guides, spirit guides of light are telling you you're in a despondent place. Okay, you need to get out of that space. And I do see you getting out of that space because I just feel that energy, right? But I do believe it has a lot to do with insecurity, right? Some people are codependent. If you're codependent on anyone for anything, you've just given them your power. You've got to release that, okay? You cannot be codependent on anything or anyone. So let's look at insecurity. Yeah, that tends to get people a lot, especially when you're insecure. So the story here is, Bob is an investor, yet never finishes anything, always gives up on his projects, convinced they are useless. One day he finishes something and is elated until a demon appears, taunting him. The demon red rainbow is comprised of our greatest fears. Comprised of our greatest fears. In a dream, Bob discovers that he can distinguish between real and imagined fears. The demon red rainbow can no longer stop him from realizing his dreams. So if you have something in your heart and in your mind and it has come together, but you are insecure because you have some kind of imaginary demon friend there holding you back, whether it's a friend, family member, because earlier it did speak about family members trying to come in and put their insight into your life of what they think you should be doing, get rid of it. Okay, get rid of it. Inspiration, miracles, changes lies ahead. Life always takes a turn for the better when you face your demons. Stay on course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversary is never given without the ability to overcome it. Okay, so you have support, whether it's with that person that you're in a relationship, whether it's with your business partner, or whether you're just venturing out on your own to start your own business, there will be support there for you. But you have to get over that insecurity of this imaginary demon that really does not exist. It's all in the mind, okay? Trust your intuition. Do you see the heart here? Okay, your heart is telling you to do something, but you're afraid to because you feel like there's something going to be there to stop you. It's not. Okay, because once your crown and your heart are one, that is pretty much that is manifestation. That is manifestation. Okay, get rid of that insecurity. Seriously. All right. Personal inquiry. Do I listen to my fear? How can I tap into my courage? Okay, I just told you how to do it. Get rid of anything that's not serving you. And when I say serving you, I don't mean like literally serving you, but I mean, if it's not for the betterment of you and your circumstances and your situation, get rid of it. Okay, just get rid of it. It makes no sense to sit up here and to hold on to things that aren't suiting you at all. Okay. Keywords: being courageous, facing adversity, finding tremendous power within, undervaluing your contribution. Okay, so once again, you're in a relationship and it's a 80-20, it's a no-go. Okay, if it's an 80-20 relationship, it's a no-go, period. If you're in a partnership and it's an 80-20 partnership, it's a no-go. Okay, and if you're starting a business and you've been putting 20% into it, and you haven't really been putting the other 80 into it, then you need to start putting that 80% into it. Okay. And keywords: freedom, bravery, and success. All right. Freedom, bravery, and success. So it's all about movement, motion, getting it going, making it happen. All right, and I love this part right here. I love it. Prayer, okay? Prayer is what you need to do. So the legend: an old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. He wanted to be a traveling preacher. He'd been all set to leave home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night, his father died, and the man realized that spirit was telling him to stay. Now his grandson appreciates the lemonade and the old man's smile. He never regretted staying on the farm. Okay, so prayer is always your guidance. The divine creator of all living things, spirit and angel guides of the light, they are here to guide you. Okay. Your inspiration, cool lemonade, is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you were sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. Okay. You'll always be guided back to your true calling. Always. Personal inquiry: if my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in activate prayer? Okay, I'll say that again. If my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in active prayer? Okay, and I did state this reading is all about manifestation. You have the Fool, you have the Princess of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Princess of Wands, you have the Nine of Cups. It's all about manifesting what you've been thinking about. Whatever you've been thinking about, you are getting the go ahead to do it. Okay, whether it be build where you're at or sever ties. And then it says all prayers, key ideas, all prayers are answered following where life leads, being of service and fulfillment. Keywords: clarity, destiny, authenticity. Okay. Man, if this isn't a big yes to whatever it is that you're thinking about, I don't know what is. This is a huge yes to your career, your endeavor, to moving forward, to getting that promotion, to starting your own business, to, approaching your soulmate, about maybe taking the next steps in the relationship. All of it is a yes for the week of June 6th through the 10th for all air signs. You've gotten the biggest yes I've ever seen. I've never seen a yes like this before. And key answers to your yes is to get rid of the insecurity and to stop with the procrastination. And that's it. You're pretty much holding yourself back. You are the ones procrastinating. No one else is procrastinating but you. And then you might also be allowing your family to, have some input on your success. And angel guides, spirit guides, and of the light and the divine creator of all things is telling you, let that go. Let to stop letting your family dictate to you in this reading, your outcome and which route you take. That is what I am seeing here. That is what I'm seeing here. So at this time, I'd like to go on and get a crystal from the Crystal Oracle cards. Okay, so let's see for the overall energies and this reading and the clarification through the Oracle cards, what would be the crystal for the air signs of this week? Okay. Spirit guides, angel guides of light, divine creator of all living things, please provide me the crystal for our beloved. Boom. Wow. So you have number 12. Okay, so you have number 12. You've got the eagle, okay, freedom, representing freedom, and blue barite, blue barite. So let's go on and read that. Wow. And I mean, it came out just like that. Just like that. And the number 12. So we will be reviewing your number 12 as well. Okay. And I do have this card here because it helps hold the other cards as well. So let me try to get it to where you can see all of it. Okay. So, wow. Let's see if I see it. 12. And it popped right open. It says, you have called this wonderful card and energy into your life as it's time to set yourself free. Life can easily create times of challenge and struggle, making us feel stuck and tied down. Sometimes we even feel trapped in our own minds, caught up in our own cobwebs of rights and wrongs, old beliefs and conditions as we constantly look for a path to freedom. Didn't I just tell you? Old beliefs and traditions was the full card, breaking free from those, our traditions and what our family thinks, etc., etc., etc. All of that. Okay, that's old. Okay, it's time to open up your third eye. It's time to start bringing into your life what you want. It goes on to say, the great news is that freedom is available to you at all times, in every move and every moment. When you can rise above your old conditions and restraints and see them from a different point of view, you will be able to set yourself free. Are you currently feeling tied down and find it hard to escape your own thoughts and feelings? Do you make judgments upon yourself? Are you rigid in your thinking? Are you controlling and feel that things always have to go your way? Do you put unrealistic demands on yourself? Are you taking on the options of others instead of looking within and being guided by your own compass? Whatever may be playing out for you, know it is time to see the things differently and to set yourself free. You are being invited to look at your old thoughts and beliefs to discover which ones are keeping you caught in your own web of self-destruction. And it is time to rise above your situation and look at it from a higher perspective. You will then be able to let go of old ways and scenes and bring forth the light of freedom. It's time to soar like an eagle and let your soul fly free. Okay. Now, blue barite is the name of the crystal. Okay. And that's right there. And it says blue barite is connected to freedom. It helps you to raise above challenges. It also assists you to let go of old ways of being. okay? It also suggests that you find a quiet place in nature, make yourself comfortable, call upon the spirits of the eagle. Ask the eagle spirit if it will help you to see your current situation. And see, eagles soar and fly high, so they see everything, right? Allow yourself to be taken on a journey by the eagle as you let the wisdom effortlessly come to you. Ask for the healing around your situation and ask that any old energy be dissolved as you move into a higher state of being and set yourself free. Once you have embodied your healing and received your wisdom, take a moment to thank the eagle spirit and bring yourself back into present. Wow, air signs. That was a very informative message for the week of June 6th through the 10th. So it looks like there's just some decisions that you have to make. You need to move on them. You need to stop procrastinating and things that are serving you. Definitely take that next step into sitting down and discussing things with your partner, whether it's a lover, a business partner, or if you know you're looking for that promotion, sit down with your boss. If it's the type of company where you need to go to them first to see if they'll recommend you for it, sit down with your boss, see where that next step is going to move you to. And if you're an entrepreneur and you've been thinking about things and now your mind, which is the crown chakra, and the third chakra being your heart, have joined to come to one, it's time to move forward. All right. So thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Once again, this is the weekly reading for the month of June 6th through the 10th for all air signs, being Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Hopefully it will provide you with some guidance. And if this does resonate with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also hit your notification bell so you do not miss any of my readings. I do appreciate you being here and your support. And thank you so much. You have a wonderful upcoming week.